So, ladies and gentlemen, starting this match in the blue, we have Yang Li versus, in the red shirt, Xiao Meng Sun. And Yang Li able to win that huge 5th match for his team in order to advance them to the finals after being down, way down in the match in that 3rd game, able to make a great comeback and turn the match around and win that huge match for his team. Now facing off in this 3rd match of the finals. And Corey, you see that forehand from Yang Li there. He gets so much power and so much length on the ball when he drives through it like that. It's about as pretty as it gets, that last one he made.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a little different match than we just saw. We got 2 lefties this time. Last time we only had a righty and a lefty, and 2 lefties here. I think we're going to see a lot of rallies.
There's that serve and 3rd ball we talked about. That time Yang able to deceive Sun there on the spin, Sun popping it up, and Yang just drove that ball forward.
Yang Li looks like a lot more comfortable receiving serves than Sun likes to return Yang's serve.
Sun going with the first deep serve of the match there. Yang was ready for it. Give Yang credit there. Both players with big forehands. Whoever gets the first opening in has usually won the point. There's that slow spinning opening we've talked about so much. Yang able to step around and just spin it up, keep it low to the net. Sun unable to deal with it. One of the best shots in table tennis for everyone watching out there. You don't have to beat your opponent with speed all the time. Slow spinning loops to the net can be just as deadly, if not more deadly. When you mix those up and combine the two, that's what makes these guys so great out there.
Jimmy Yang really looked like he controlled Sun that time with just a serve and a forehand. And he wasn't even bombing any forehands. He was playing a really controlled spin game. And sometimes when Sun popped up the serve a little bit, then Yang would come into it kind of hard. But for the most part, it was just serve, step around, and make a good first opening.
There, Sun again having some problems with Yang's serve, and we played Yang earlier in a team match, and I really didn't think his serves were all that great, but you know, styles are a big part of table tennis, and sometimes you play certain guys you're real comfortable with, and sometimes you play guys that you just can't seem to get a read on, and perhaps that's the case here. Sun just, for whatever reason, not getting a read on Yang's serve, even though to me, they're not that tricky or deceptive. Perhaps that's Sun's weak point, his serve return. Maybe he has problems against a lot of people's serve.
I got to play against Sun. It's funny you mentioned that. And when we played our match, I thought he wasn't as strong on the serve receive because he had a little bit of trouble with my serves as well. I was kind of surprised at first, and then I kept doing it. I had some success. But these guys, once you're in the rally with them too, they're so strong. I mean, just the serve and the return, that's just the start, and then you got to deal with really strong shots after that. Man, Jimmy, the one thing that all these Chinese guys have in common is their footwork and leg power is unbelievable. I mean, nobody is even coming close in that category. They're just so much faster than everybody they've played against all tournament long. Watching them move is really, really awesome.
And they say speed kills in just about any sport. That's the case in table tennis. When you're faster than your opponent, you definitely have an advantage. And the Chinese have mastered speed compared to the rest of the world. And we're seeing it on display right here. Because both these guys lightning quick. That's really every Chinese athlete we see out there is lightning quick. You never see a slow one.
No,
not one.
No, and you never get to see them off balance either because they're always in good position to hit a strong shot. So it's like two strong shots going back and forth all the time.
Only time I've ever seen a slow Chinese athlete is if I catch him at 60 years old and he's still playing. Sun coming out this game and really putting together a beautiful string of points here. This game started out close and Sun just pulled away here at the end.
You can see this game that Sun really made a commitment to be more aggressive. He wasn't going to sit there and let Lee open soft and control with the serve. That he was going to go out there and try to assert himself a little bit. Even if it meant missing some balls, he really wanted to come out and take the initiative.
Well, Lee hanging around here. Not going to make it easy for Sun. Sun's going to have to serve and earn this. And able to do it there. And Sun able to come out, win that so important second game after losing the first to even this matchup at 1 game each.
Sun coming up with an edge on that ball, but we're starting to see some good rallies. They're starting to get a little more comfortable with each other's serves. This is a big game here, this third game. This might be the decider. Wow. Man, these guys are good. We're starting to get to see in the heart of some of these rallies. And these guys are so steady and so strong. Even when the ball hits the net, they have no trouble. They just adjust and go up and play another strong shot. Unbelievable. Yang Li's starting to put some good runs together here. He's starting to play really well with the forehand side, and he's really kind of pumping himself up. He's starting to feel the pressure, and he's got to win this match. There's a little bit less pressure on Sun to win this match because he's got Hao Shuai coming up next for his team, and I think he thinks he's going to get that win. Man, that's the first miss hit I've seen in about 8 games. These guys usually hit the ball so cleanly, but maybe he got a bad bounce here, just a little bit too far out in front of that one. That one had a lot of spin. It really jumped over his racket. One difference between these two guys is Yang Li doesn't really open with his backhand very much, and Sun seems pretty happy to open with his backhand. They're both pretty forehand oriented, but Yang Li really has lightning fast feet and can play pretty much the whole table with his forehand. After a string of points, Yang Li calls a timeout in this pretty important game here in the tied score of 1-1. I think they're just going to go over some tactics and find a way where Yang Li can maybe get in with a soft opening or something like that. Hao Shui is over there coaching Sun, which I really like to have Hao Shui in my corner, that's for sure. Yang Li, what a great timeout. He comes out and comes back from 8-7 and wins 4 points in a row to get to 11-8. That's really an incredible stretch there of points. Yang's really got a commanding lead here, 2-1. What do you think, Richard?
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think there's as much pressure on Sun rather as there's on Yang Li, because coming up behind Sun, he's got Hao Shui to play against the young Chen Qi, who actually plays on the Chinese national junior team.
Strong opening there. Heavy underspin by Yang. Fast serve by Sun. Catches Yang off on surprise.
Yeah, Sun calls a timeout before this match kind of gets away from him a little bit. Yang starts to get on a little hot streak, and the same thing happened last time when Yang called a timeout. He ran out 4 points in a row, and he came out of this game and started up 5-2 right away. And I think one thing he's got to do is he's got to try to control the serve a little better. Anytime Yang's starting with that opening Sun's under a lot of pressure and he's not able to win. Out of the corner of my eye, I can see Xiao Shuai coaching, and he keeps wanting to tell Sun, he's just got to make a drop shot off the serve, but it's a little bit easier said than done for both of us.
Yeah, absolutely. The serve and the return is the very critical part of the game. This high level. Hit by Sun, there goes long. Another surprise. Sun with long serve catches Yang by surprise. Good variation here in the serving. The top spin exchange there.
Sun can make some really incredible shots, but he really makes some careless errors on some kind of easy balls. Not balls that he should be finishing the point with, but like even there's a serve miss. He's a little bit less disciplined than some of the other high-level Chinese guys. And it's kind of awkward to see almost from the Chinese guys. Usually they're so disciplined in everything they do. They're so balanced and everything's a plan. They're really consistent playing some in this tournament. They just don't miss balls like that. And I think Sun was starting to feel the pressure and how well he was playing. And I think that was kind of the result. He panicked a little bit and he started to force the issue.
Yeah, I agree. He definitely overswung on that final shot there. Important to keep it just within the threshold.
Coming up next, we got the showcase match. We got Xiao Shuai and Chen Shi, the junior team member, against the current national team member. So hopefully we'll get to see some exciting points, and hopefully Chen will start to be able to handle Xiao Shuai's serve a little bit. That'll be the test of this match, whether Chen can handle the serve and receive of Xiao Shuai.
JOOLA, for the champion in you, an official sponsor of USA Table Tennis.